There you go. I think it's probably just the three of us today. I know Jim's still out. Oh, there we go. Perfect. We've got everyone. Shake those arms out. Some nice deep breaths. So we're going to do some repeating today, and we just need some weights in your chair. We're going to go about 5 more seconds here. We'll switch to marching. We're going to do a nice long warm up today. Let's take those feet together, march it out. Less moves, more reps today. So we're really going to burn out those muscle groups. Five more seconds here. Switch to those side taps. Tap it to the side, tap it to the side. So we stay centered and tap out. Good, relax those arms down and just let them rock side to side. Work on getting that heart rate up. So we're gonna go through those same moves one more time before we move on to our next round of warm up. Good, go back to that hug and love. So just stepping side to side. Some nice deep breath, shake those arms out. Alternate which arm goes on top. Really drive those arms back so it's that full range of motion. Some nice deep breaths. Couple more seconds here and we'll take it back to marching in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, march it out. Driving those knees up. Picking up the speed of that march a bit here. More seconds. Switch into those side taps in 3, 2, 1. Take it down, tap out. Relax those arms down and just let them go with you. Good, nice relaxed arms here. Five more seconds, we'll switch to some new moves in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're gonna go forward tap with big arm swings. Just tapping that arm forward, big arm swings. Good, keep it out of the neck. Nice, relax, warm up those shoulders. Eight more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the arms out to a T as you tap to the side, center. T and center, like we're flying. You got it. You should feel that all through the shoulders, stopping right at that shoulder height. Good, breathing through this. Let's go 6 more seconds. Going into a rear tap in 3, 2, last one. We're going to go alternating tap arms to sky and thigh. So it's reach high, reach high. Just as that foot taps back, make sure to keep the heel lifted on this as we go back. Good, just that nice gentle reach. Again, warming up those shoulders. You should be feeling those shoulders getting nice and warm. 5 more seconds. Mixing it up, forward toe touch with a punch. So we reach forward with that. Let's go alternating punch. Alternate the arm that punches opposite the leg that taps. Good, always coming back to guard, so keep those hands right at the shoulder height. Punch, punch, punch. Just tapping that toe forward. Good, you should be starting to warm up, get a good sweat. 5 more seconds here. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to go side taps from prayer as we come out, T. Prayer, T. You got it. So keep those hands together and reach, reach, reach. Perfect. Good, keeping those elbows lifted. Almost there, we're gonna go one more move, then we'll repeat that whole round in 3, 2, 1. Bring those elbows down. We're going to do an alternating curl. As the leg comes back, curl the same arm, curl that same arm. So alternate with a curl, curl, curl. Keep those elbows nice and tight. Tap the toe back, keeping that heel lifted. Bicep curl. Now remember, if I swing like this, it really doesn't activate that bicep. So think of locking the arm against the ribs, holding it right at your front of your ribs towards the belly button, and drive that arm up. Almost like you're lifting a heavy bag. 5 more seconds. We start back at the top in 3, 2, 1. Alternate that forward tap with the big arm swings. 30 seconds. I don't know about you guys, but I am sweating. And as the body loosens up, see if you can speed that movement up just a little bit. Really want that heart rate raised here. 5 more seconds. Out to the side with that arm to the T in 3, 2, 1. Tap it to the side and fly. Awesome. Remember, just stop at that shoulder height so that we're not into that full jack. Looking good. Five more seconds here. Reverse tap with arms to sky in 3, 2, 1. Tap it back, reach those palms forward. Keeping those palms facing me the whole time. Tap thigh, reach to sky. Awesome, pull that belly in tight. Breathe through this. We're gonna go 20 more seconds here. Looking good, we're at 10 more seconds, keep it up. Go into that forward punch. Same side, same leg this time in 3, 2, 1. Same arm, same leg. Punch, punch, punch. Good, keep those hands up in guard. Drive that hand forward. Make sure we're not just going through the motion. I want you to act like you're punching something in front of you. Yes. Looking good, keep it up. Even if your punch is lower, if it's really getting into the shoulders, you can punch lower. We're almost there, let's go 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, side tap with that arm drive. Good, clapping in between each set. Awesome. Really reach that arm out. One more move here. Coming up in 3, 2, 1, lock those arms down. Alternate double curl. As the foot comes back, both arms curl, curl, curl. Good, again, you gotta create that resistance. Act like you're lifting up 2 grocery bags as we bring it to the shoulders. Keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Only movement is that elbow joint. You got it. Almost there. We're gonna go right into our next set. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's go into those butt kicks. New set here, keep those knees low. Just driving it up to the glutes. Gonna add a little fun to this. I want you to go butt kick, cross kick, cross kick. So same glute, opposite, opposite. See if you can do that. Kick the same glute as your heel, then opposite, opposite. Crossing that heel. Same, opposite, opposite. Good, keeping those legs nice and low so that we're not driving the knees up. And opposite. Couple more times here. Last one. Bring those arms in front of you. Knee lifts as we reach across. Now you'll notice my chest stays proud and I'm just rotating my elbows over and over. Once you get that, exhale as the knee comes up. Awesome. The goal is to get that elbow right above the knee. We don't have to touch, just getting it in that same location. Crossing it over, guys. You're doing amazing. Let's go 10 more seconds here. Wringing out that spine. Going into a squat next in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take those feet out, toes out a bit. As we come down into our squat, I want you to press behind you, reach to sky. So it's just a little half squat. I don't want us going deep. Just that press behind, then reach. Press and reach like you're sitting on a bar stool. Keep that chest nice and lifted. Breathe through this. Press and reach. Looking great. Let's go 10 more seconds. And then we'll go back to those butt kicks in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Arms up and butt kick. Good. So remember, straight, straight, cross, cross. Same side, opposite, opposite. Really kicking that heel up, driving it as much as you can. This is all about loosening up those quads. We get nice and tight in the quads from all of our daily routines. This is just a nice way to activate those muscles, stretch them out a bit. For the last 10 seconds, let's go straight butt kicks as quick as you can go. Just kicking that same glute. 7 more seconds here, driving it up. For 3, 2, 1, bring those hands in front of you. Alternate knee over elbow, or elbow over knee. Good, wring out that spine, really rotate the chest. Awesome. Halfway. Keeping that knee right in front of the pelvis. Cross that upper body. 5 more seconds. We're going to do a narrow squat this time in 3, 2, 1. Keep those feet together, toes forward, press behind you, reach to sky. Once again, just like we're sitting on the top of a bar stool. So it's a slight bend in those knees and reach. And reach. Looking good. Eight more seconds. We have 1 more set and then we get a water break. For 3, 2, last one, right into a half jack. Last set, last round of cardio here. Should be nice and warm. Gonna go to lifting next. Nice quick half jack. 15 more seconds. Stretching out those hammies in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take those feet nice and wide, toes forward, arms out to the T, cross and reach for that opposite toe, and then back up to center. Remember, exhale as we reach for the toe, inhale as we come up to the T. Exhale, inhale. Just a gentle stretch of those hamstrings. Reaching towards the knee, the shin, the toe, wherever your body allows. Ten more seconds here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the legs back underneath you. You're going to kick the foot and reach for that toe. Kick and reach. Just keeping that straight leg. Again, it might be low if you've got tight hamstrings, or if you can get it up a little higher, great. If your arms are starting to get really sore, you can always just do the kick if those shoulders are getting tight. Again, getting that nice hamstring stretch. Those butt kicks, stretch out the quads. Now we're stretching the back of the leg, that hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, going back to half jacks. Here we go. Last set, and then we'll get some water. 30 seconds here. As quick as you can tap those toes side to side. This should get your heart rate up. 5 more seconds. Go Going back to that hamstring stretch in 3, 2, 1. Feet wide, toes forward, arms out to the T. Reach for that opposite toe. Inhale, stand tall. Reach and inhale. Good. Good, nice big exhales as we come down towards the toes. Let's go 10 more seconds. You'll be reaching for those feet in 3, 2, last one, stand it up, and kicking for that opposite toe. Letting the arms rotate side to side. Exhale as the foot comes up, point that toe to sky. You should feel this through the core. That big exhale, like you've been punched in the tummy, really activates the core so that we're building that strong center. Let's go 15 more seconds here. You got this. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Grab some water. Nice job. Whew. Like I said, really long workout or warm up, getting into that cardio.
Ginny, I'm going to leave 5 minutes early today, okay? Just so you're not worried.
Sounds good. Well, my goal is to start shrinking the class so that I'm for sure fitting into our time frame, because when we go to the river cabin in June, I only have a 45-minute window. So we'll have a nice, it'll be a little quicker class, so we're gonna have to bust out more moves in a shorter time frame. So I figure I probably shouldn't do an hour and 10 like we've kind of been doing. I'm gonna have to shrink it down so we can make sure we can fit it into that 45 minutes. So we'll see if we can make that happen. All right, we are going to switch over to our weights. We're gonna start, it's always gonna be 3 moves, and then we kind of do a combo move to finish it up at the end. We're gonna go through these 3 moves 3 times. We start with bicep curls. So you're probably gonna have to switch your weights a little bit as we go. 45 seconds per move for this next set. And like I said, we are gonna go through it 3 times. So let's grab those medium to heavy weights for bicep curls. First round here is standing, or first 2 moves, and then we'll do a couple seated. So 45 seconds, we'll start in 10. Remember, lock those elbows in. We're gonna go palms forward, starting in 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in those knees, bicep curl. So if you have a tendency to lock out your knees here, you can always put 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And that really allows you to make sure that you've got that good stance without locking out the knees. So it's up to you. I've always preferred having my feet centered. Some people really like that staggered stance. 1 front, 1 back. Really burning out each muscle group here. Last one. We're going to relax those weights down to the side and go into a reverse lunge. So you choose, you can either reach that foot back and just come to that straight leg, or you can come back into that full lunge where both knees bend. You choose. We're going to alternate sides, reach it back, or full bend in both knees. 45 seconds, alternating sides. Nice little added weight here with those dumbbells in the hands. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Nice job. Let's go 20 more seconds here. Looking good, we're at 8. Getting a few more lunges in for 3, 2, last one. Walk it out. We're gonna go into a calf raise. Excuse me, so you can choose to either use the chair or no chair. I'm gonna continue to hold these weights just as a little added. We're gonna bring those feet underneath the hips, calf raise. 45 seconds, both heels come up. Here we go. Really drive those heels to sky. Looking good, 15 more seconds. Burning out those calves. Five more seconds here. We go right back into those bicep curls after a little break. Just tap it out. Full breath here. We're gonna go back into those bicep curls. Couple nice deep breaths. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, bend those knees. Bicep curls, keeping those palms forward the whole time. Looking good. Remember, we always use those weights to curl up. Sometimes we forget and let them fall. I want you to think of really resisting that weight down so that it's a nice, slow, controlled move. 10 more seconds here. Working that eccentric, that elongating of the muscle. That's what happens when we go nice and slow. Last one. Shake it out. We'll go into those reverse lunges in 10 seconds. Good. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Reach it back. Here we go. Alternating that lunge. So remember, you're still getting that great workout. Even if it's just a big reach back, it activates all those muscles. It's just gentler on the knees. So if you've got a lot of knee stuff going on, keep that back leg straight, but I need a real big reach. "15 seconds. Getting a few more in here. We got 5 seconds to go. For 3, 2, last one. Tap it out. Breathe through. Second round of calf raises coming up. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, feet stacked underneath those hips. Here we go. Lift those heels. Again, drive those heels up. Try to control the lower. Working again that eccentric. "20 seconds. Taking those heels as high as you can as we lift. 10 more seconds. You got this. Starting to burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap it out. Third and final set here. Going back into those curls in 10. If you need to adjust your weights, you can. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, slight bend in those knees, palms forward. Here we go. Lock those elbows into the front of the ribs. Control the lift and the lower. In 5 seconds, we're going to pulse the remainder of the time out at belly button. Let's bring it right to that belly button height. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Good, right at waist height, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Focus on the biceps, not the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Tap it out. Lunges coming up. Alternating sides in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reach it back. Big steps. It's actually a lot more structurally sound the bigger step you go back. If we stay narrow, it puts all those joints in a compromised position. So I really want you to think of stepping back as far as you can. I can tell you, I almost always do a reverse lunge just because I do feel like it puts our knees in a safer position. If you ever wonder why I always go backwards instead of forward. That step back has a tendency to keep this knee in a nice, safe position. Stepping forward, we have a tendency to bring that weight into the front joint. Last one, and tap it out. As you tap it out, I'll show you what I mean. As I step forward, what people have a tendency to do is here, and it drives all that weight forward, whereas as you step back, that knee goes back so much safer. All right, are we ready for that last calf raise? Let's bring those feet underneath you, lift those heels. So I know I said 3 sets. We are going to finish this round with a combo of all of those moves. So we have 5 more seconds, and then I'm going to show you our last round. Go ahead and rest. It's going to be a reverse lunge curl, switch sides, reverse lunge curl, and then we go into that calf raise double curl. Okay, we'll do it together. So right leg, reverse lunge curl. Left side, reverse lunge curl. As we go into that calf raise, double curl. Now watch your balance on that because it throws you forward. Okay, 1 minute starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Curl, curl, double curl. Lunge, lunge, calf raise. And I'm not worried about which side is curling with which lunge. It's whatever works, so long as we're working both sides. So if you're opposite me, I'm not worried. Double curl. Holding that calf raise long enough to lift and lower. Keep it up, you got this. We got 15 seconds left, that's it. 10 more seconds. Almost there, get 1 more in. 1 side each and rest. Set those weights down, get a sip of water. We're gonna switch to some new moves. Whew. So our main move today, or for this next round, is a low row. So I want you to grab the weights that you can do a low row. I'm gonna do 5s, I might switch to 3s, we'll see. Starting with just leg lifts, so we're just gonna have the weights in the hand just for a little added weight. And then the move is going to be that slight bend in the knees. We're gonna work the right leg only, going out to the side and squeezing it in. The goal is to not let that foot touch the ground. Are we ready? Right leg comes out and taps in. Out and in, nice and controlled. Make sure that your left leg is bent. We don't want to lock it out. And you can always put one hand on a chair if you need a little assistance with that balance. 20 more seconds here. Just using that weight against the thigh there. 5 more seconds, and then we'll do a little 15-second shake out in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, just tapping those feet. We're gonna switch to the other side, just walking it out. Deep breath. 5 seconds, we switch to the left side in 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in the knees, left side only, reach and control. So remember, it's nice and controlled on the out and squeeze it in. You can even, as you come in, press the insides of the shoes together to really activate the inner thighs. If you drive those feet together, squeeze, squeeze. Looking good, we're at 20 more seconds. Make sure not to lock that right leg out. Getting a couple more in here. We got 5 seconds. For 3, 2, 1, walk it out. Move number 3, ready position, low row. So remember, ready position is we're gonna take those weights, so feet are gonna be narrow. We're gonna take the weights down to the thighs, bring these weights to the side so that our palms are in, and then we're gonna drive those elbows up and back, okay? We got 45 seconds, here we go. Drive those weights. So if your chest is up higher, that's okay, but I still want you to think of driving those elbows up and back. Good, let's have our palms facing in towards our body the whole time. And you'll notice I bring those weights down to my belly button. So elbows high, but dumbbells end about the belly button. Squeezing those shoulder blades. This is all about driving those shoulder blades together. For 3, 2, 1, and walk it out. Going back to that right side leg lift. This time we're going to reach it a little forward. So rather than right out to the side, we're going to take it up to the 45 and back. So if you think of, if you're looking at your clock and front is 12, I want you to take it more towards 10. We're reaching for that 10 o'clock. Twenty more seconds. Nice job. Reach for 10 o'clock. No longer 9 o'clock. We're at 10 o'clock here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And I just realized I'm opposite you, so you guys were probably reaching for 2 o'clock, weren't you? You're reaching, yes. So if you were reaching for 2 o'clock, now you'll reach for 10 o'clock. So other leg, reaching out to either that 2 or 10, whichever leg you're working. 45 seconds here. I always forget I'm opposite, you guys. So I was reaching for 10 while you're reaching for 2. And now I'm reaching for 2 and you go to 10. Looking good. We got 15 more seconds here. Don't lock that leg out. We're at 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap it out. Going back to that low row. Deep breath. We got 5 seconds. Remember, palms are going to face in. Let's take those weights down, bend the knees, bring those weights out to the side, palms in, reach them towards the upper hip, towards that belly button. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze. So think of that sponge between your shoulder blades, and you're trying to squeeze the water out of it. Good. So you should really notice that squeeze. squeeze. Nice and controlled, 15 more seconds here. Ten seconds to go. Relax the neck muscles. Looking 3 or 4 feet in front of you at the floor. 3, 2, 1, and walk it out. So for this last round, we're gonna take that kick back to, depending on which side, you're either gonna go for 4 or 7, okay? Slight bend in the knees. Let's start with that right leg, kicking back to either your 4 or 7 o'clock. Just reaching that heel back and out to the side. You're gonna feel this through that glute. Remember, we're not reaching for 6 o'clock back here. I want between 7 and 8 o'clock, or between 4 and 5 o'clock. Activate that glute. It's all about you physically feeling that leg get nice and tight. You could swing it back there and not activate the muscles. Last one, walk it out. Or you can force that muscle to contract, getting a nice good workout out of that side. 5 seconds, we're gonna switch to the left leg. In 3, 2, slight bend in the knees and kick it back. So remember, we're gonna have a little combo move coming up before we get a water break. 25 more seconds on this side, then I'll show you that move. We'll go for 1 minute. 15 more seconds here. Squeeze that glute as you kick the heel back. 10 seconds. Breathe through it for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out. While you're shaking it out, I'm going to show you the move. Keeping that weight in the hands, we're going to bring them to the front. It's going to be a slight bend in the knees. We'll kick right leg back, left leg back, upright row. Okay, so that's going to be our move. 1 minute total, starting in 3, 2, 1. Kick that right heel back, left heel back, upright row. Lower it down, right, left, row. Right, left, and row. You got it. 1 minute here. Driving those elbows for that upright row, like you're lifting up your shirt and putting it back down. Again, you gotta force that heel back, like you're kicking something away from you, behind you, to really squeeze those glutes. 20 seconds. Almost to that water break. We've got 2 rounds seated before we call it a day. Almost there. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Set your weights down and grab some water. Whew. So our seated is mainly core. Or I should say our last round is core. I'm going to pull my chair over to center. We are going to need some weights. For our first round, we're going to be doing some lateral raises and tricep kickbacks. I'm going to use my 5 pounds. You can adjust if you need to, and then we're going to do some obliques. This goes back down to that 30-second time. We'll go through each 3 rounds. So let's start by sitting in the front of our chair with the knees in front of us. And the only reason I have you sit in the front is because when we sit back here, our arms end up hitting all of the chair. So I like to sit right in the front of the chair so that I have free movement underneath my thighs. So for lateral flies, we're actually going to bring these weights up so that it looks like we're at that 90-degree angle. And then we're going to take the arms up to shoulder height and then squeeze them back down to our ribs. Okay, so it's gonna be that lift and squeeze. Both sides, we got 30 seconds. Here we go, take those arms up and squeeze. So you never adjust that 90 degrees. It's just a lift and lower of that upper arm. You got it. So the weight should just come with you. Bringing it up and lower. This is a lot of shoulder. If 5 pounds is too much, drop to 3. If 3 pounds is too much, this is even a move that you can do with no weight and get a great workout. Going for 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're gonna bring our chest down towards our thighs for that tricep kickback. So for tricep kickback, I want those elbows high, and then we're gonna drive it behind us like we're skiing and bring that weight all the way to the shoulders, okay? So we ski, shoulders, press back, shoulders. 30 seconds, here we go. Drive that weight back. Relax the neck by looking down at the toes. And it's more about that drive back. And you can just let the weights roll forward. So rather than working at both directions, I want you to think of all your power going back and back and back. Let's go 7 more seconds. For 3, 2, 1, sit nice and tall. Reach that weight to the right, reach the weight to the left, just for those obliques. 30 seconds, alternating sides. Chest stays nice and proud so that we tick-tock side to side. Awesome. Good, reaching it down as far as you can. Inhale one direction, exhale the other. 10 more seconds. We'll go back to that lateral fly in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring them up to the sides, lock those biceps in, bring it out, squeeze it in. Bring that weight out and squeeze it in. So from the side, you'll notice that I create that nice flat upper arm and squeeze. The weight stays right over the thighs as they come in. Nice job. 3 more seconds. We go right into triceps in 3, 2, 1. Bring the chest forward, drive those elbows up, and here we go. Press it back, driving it back. Look down at the toes and just quick moves. Quick. Drive that weight back as much as you can. Don't let that elbow fall forward. I want it to stay up to sky the whole time. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Last one, sit tall, obliques. Right into obliques, side to side. Awesome. One more round of that. And then we're gonna work the core and do a little stretch. Good, going back to that lateral fly. 2, 1, bring those weights forward, lateral fly. Good, weights over thighs, weights out to the side. You got it. This one is all shoulders. Whew. Good, keep that 90-degree bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, going right into triceps. Bring the chest forward, elbows high, kick it back, kick it back. So we're here, drive that elbow high. Good, nice quick moves. We got 20 seconds here. Like we're skiing away from a bear. Let's go 10 more seconds. Drive that pull in. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, sit nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, obliques. Side to side. Almost there. 5 more seconds. We're gonna drop one weight in 3, 2, 1. Keeping just one weight. Sorry, I have something that popped up on my screen. Let me just get rid of that so I can see, guys. Okay. All right, so single weight. We're gonna go right into core. Let's go through these moves twice rather than 3 times, and turn to the side so you can see me sitting in the front of the chair. We're gonna start with a Russian twist. I want you to take your feet and go heels only and bring them, rather than 90, I want them out a ways. Okay, we're gonna hold this weight at center, lean back, but you don't get to touch the chair. And then we're gonna take this weight side to side. Are we ready? Starting, here we go, 30 seconds. Take that weight side to side. I want you to kind of tuck your chin a little bit so that it looks like you've been punched in the tummy. Round that belly, looking towards the knees, breathing through this. So you'll notice if you're like, I don't know why this is core, it means you've got to lean back a little more. 10 more seconds. So if it's all arms, I want you to lean back, but don't touch that chair. 3, 2, 1, sit tall. I'm going to show you that next move. All right, let's see. We're going to bring, this one's a good one. So as we come back and touch the chair, we're going to leave this weight at our chest, but as we sit up, weight comes to sky. Okay, so it's lean back, tap the chest, sit up, reach to sky. You got it. Back and lift. We got 30 seconds here, leaning back, exhale, lift. Inhale as we come back, exhale, lift. Reaching that weight up really engages the core. Let's go 5 more seconds. For 3, 2, 1, sit tall. Last weight is a weight swing at T. So we're gonna sit tall, hold this weight in both hands out forward, and then we move this weight quickly side to side. So you can either go arms straight or bring it into the ribs and go from the belly button. Okay, so Donna, if this hurts the shoulder, bringing those elbows down is gonna put less strain into that shoulder. Up here, a lot more shoulder. So you choose, taking it side to side. Both are a great workout. Reach, reach. This just engages those obliques, all those muscles on the sides of our body. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it back to center. Walk those feet out, heels only by hand. Nice and light on the heels. Remember, we're gonna lean back without touching that. I'm not in my chair, I'm right in front of it, and then take that weight side to side for 30 seconds. Awesome. So it's all about allowing that weight to force the core to activate here. 10 more seconds, going back to that crunch to sky in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that weight to the chest, lean back, exhale, reach it to sky. Inhale to the chest, exhale, lift. Nice job. 10 more seconds here. Going back to that twist in 3, 2, last one, bring it out. Knees come in and bring it side to side, sitting nice and tall. Swinging that weight side to side. Good, just letting it rock side to side. Make this all core. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it to center. Let's set that weight down. And we're gonna do a little stretching. Let me turn that towards you. Single leg hamstring stretch. Let's take that right foot out to the 45. Toes come up to sky. Reaching down towards the toes. Good, just a nice stretch. Feel that all through the back of the leg. One more breath here. And then let's switch legs. 1 to 90. Take that other foot out to the 45, toes up, and reach. Nice deep breaths. And slowly bending those knees. Let's take the right leg out straight. Left foot crosses over that right knee for figure 4. Let that hip open up and then bend the knee to come up into that figure 4. Again, you can choose if you want to draw the chest forward. Good, relax all the neck muscles. Couple nice deep breaths here. Last one, and switch sides. Taking that left leg out straight, cross the right, let that hip open, and then bring the knee to that 90 degrees. Whew. Stretching into that hip. Bringing the chest forward a little bit. Let's go one more breath. And slowly relax, dropping those feet down. Let's reach over to our right side, grabbing again either chair, hip, whatever you can grab, and then looking over that back shoulder, sitting nice and tall so that we wring out the spine. One more breath. On the exhale, bring it back to center, switching sides, grab whatever you can over here. Can always press against that leg and reach that chin back, looking over that back shoulder, really wring it out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it back to center. Let's bring those hands forward. Hug a barrel. We're going to clasp the fingers. We're going to start with the palms facing you, tuck the chin, and just act like you're pulling your hands apart. Tucking that chin. One more breath here, and then I want you to turn and bring those palms so that they face out. Continue to tuck that chin, but I want you to reach the hands forward, opening up that upper back. Reach, reach, reach. And then continue with those fingers clasped. Turn the palms back towards you and bring the hands up to sky. Good, keeping those hands so that the palms are facing the top of your head. Reach it tall. And then let's bring those hands over to the right side, stretching out that left side body. One more breath. Bring it back to center and switch. Other side. Couple breaths here. Bringing it back to center. Continue to clasp those fingers. I want you to draw the biceps in, almost like they're earmuffs. And then bend the elbows, bringing those hands behind us. Keep those hands together. Keep the elbows up. Lift the chin. You're going to feel this stretch all through the triceps here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release those hands. Let's bring the arms out to a T, palms facing me, thumbs up. Draw the hands behind you. You're going to open up the chest here, lift the chin, and then just let those hands drop a bit so that they're a little lower. You're going to move that stretch just a touch. Draw the hands behind you while you lift the chin. Let the chest be open. Relax all those muscles. For 5, 4, 3, 2, relax the hands all the way down. Let's go into some reverse shoulder rolls. Just bringing those shoulders up towards the ears and then draw them back. For 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, we're going to switch directions. Continue that roll, but bring it forward. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 2 nice big inhale to arm circles. Big breath in as we come up. Exhale down. Last one, big breath in. And exhale it all out like you're blowing out those candles. And you are all done. Nice job. I apparently did not end on time. It's 10:04.